This is our cold start and walk around video of our 1984 380 SL featured on Bring a Trailer. Apologize in advance, we've got some construction going on next door and it is a little bit loud, but not much we can do about that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a walk around. We are in a lovely rural suburb of northwestern Milwaukee area, and it's a beautiful 85-degree day here in Wisconsin. When I pushed the car out of the garage, we took our pictures. So luckily it's a nice downhill out of the garage into our spot here. I wanted it to be completely cold for the video. So we're going to take some temp readings of the engine just to show you that it is indeed cold. So we're up here on the air cleaner. Air cleaner is 88 degrees. We'll hit one of the components. The water pump, 89 degrees. Yeah, that is cold. So just to give you in comparison, the ground's 87 degrees. So it's pretty much ambient temperature. Sitting out in the sun, it can get pretty warm. So show you, trunk's 114 degrees just sitting in the sun. So we're going to go ahead and cold start the car. Hasn't been run in a few days. And there is our mileage. Original mileage, 2-owner car. Lots and lots of documentation. And we're gonna go ahead and fire up. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door so we don't have to hear all that nail driving. See, the door buzzer still works beautifully. And that's it. So you see our fasten seatbelt went ahead and went off. Gauges popped right up. Our oil pressure is right there, up at the top. Obviously we don't have any water temp. We got a little under 3/4 of a tank of gas. And as I mentioned before, we've got our 65,578 original miles. Our current owner bought it when it was just 2 years old. And I think it had right around 35 or 40,000 miles, not 100% on that. We'll double check the paperwork. So he has added very, very few. It was always a pleasure car, warm weather car. So there is our idle. Clock is not working because it has been noon for the last couple of hours that I've been taking the pictures. So that for a fact we know is not working. Obviously all of the warning lights, you saw them come on when I turned the key and everything shut off. Everything is just perfect. It is superb. There's our temp gauge over here. So that is now reading that was 0 before. Our original factory Mercedes radio. And I've got pictures of all of the interior lights when the doors are open or closed, but they are all working. Here's that guy, open and close. Same with this guy over here, open, close. Our glove box, see that light is working. So everything is just as it should. And one of the incredible things about these older Mercedes is how everything is just like a drum. And that is just something you don't see these days, even with the really well-built modern ones. But I mean, listen to this. That is just like a bank vault. Here is our VIN, probably better to see from the outside, but I have pictures of that as well. So we will come back out. It sounds even more impressive when you hear it from the outside. I hope the sounds will come through on the video, but it is just superb. so I could just listen to that all day. Trunk, same. So starting to get a little bit of water temp. Obviously economy is way down here because we're not moving. And again, oil pressure gauge is up. Idle is smooth. Everything is superb. So now we're getting a little bit of temperature. Give it a couple of revs. Hear more of my shoes squeaking on the foot pad than you do anything else. Apologize for that. And all our controls, everything is nice and crisp, as you would imagine with that kind of miles. So there is the window, driver's side, down, up, same speed both ways, just fantastic. Passenger side. We'll get to some of the lights a little bit later on. Obviously, we're out in the daylight, so we want to take advantage of that. We'll pull it into the garage later, take pictures of all the lights. There's our hazards. Obviously, seat heaters. It's 85 degrees, so we don't really want to be working that, but just showing you that everything clicks on as it should. There's the low setting, there's the high setting. Hit it again, it goes off. Both of them, low, high, off. Left turn signal, right turn signal. I'm going to go ahead and get the air going. Which was just recently serviced. Turn that down. Different directions. Economy, up at the defog, and then off. Everything works superbly. Give her a couple more revs. And we'll go ahead and cut her off. Perfect. No run on, smooth, just perfectly tuned.